Hello everyone, my name is JT Miller and I'm going to tell you about my college journey and the experiences I had. My college career started out a long time ago in fall 2007 after graduating Alpharetta High School. The colleges I got accepted into was North Georgia, West Georgia, Georgia Southern, and finally Valdosta. Valdosta State University is where I chose to do my college career at and started classes in 2007. My sister was already attending this college at the time, and I had been down to visit her before and really liked the campus look of Valdosta. It has an old Spanish Mission look and truly felt like you were in Florida with all the palm trees and beautiful weather. For all of you who don't know, Valdosta is a town 18 miles from the Florida border off 75 South. So it was early August and it was time to move down to Valdosta to go to college. I was so excited to get out of Dodge, which was Alpharetta for me, to finally start my life. My best friend from high school was also fortunate to get accepted at Valdosta, so we were dorm mates our freshman year. We chose Brown Hall because my sister told me they had newly renovated bathrooms. Not knowing though, it was also the freshman football players' dorm hall. That was an experience, but most of the time we would be in the room or over at some other friend's dorm hall. I went to college still having a girlfriend in high school. This was not a smart idea and was warned by my friends and family. But you must learn and live life for yourself. I would come up at least 2 weekends a month to spend time with her, not telling my parents that I was driving back home and staying at my girlfriend's house and other friends' houses, not focusing on my college studies. This would last nearly all the way through my freshman year. This led me to not branch out my freshman year and meet new people in college that would be your friends for life. Isn't that what people say? You might hang out with 1 or 2 high school friends, but your college friends will be friends forever? After my freshman year of college at Valdosta State University, I stayed down in Valdosta and got a job where my sister worked at Loco's Grill and Pub. I was a delivery boy and dishwasher, but I would eventually move up and be the prep guy. I lived with 3 new Kappa Delta sorority sisters, 1 out of the 3 girls I was friends with in high school. Living with girls was interesting and a life experience. It was better than going back home for the summer though. Once I'm out, no turning back. I got to hang out with my sister more and get closer, which was great. In turn, I started to meet new people and they told me to rush for a fraternity. And even if you don't join, you'll still meet a bunch of new people. The fall of 2008, I took the plunge and rushed Pi Kappa Phi. They were a great group of guys that were into sports, good times, and drinking. This is where I would meet friends that I will have for life. It's your pledge class that will be the friends you have for life. You go through so much with them in pledgeship. Rushing a fraternity would help me get over my high school sweetheart and start to really experience college for what it had to offer. A story from pledgeship is that when it was homecoming week, all the fraternity's pledges had to guard something that represented their fraternity from all the sorority pledges. This we had to stay out in the front yard from 5 p.m. to 2 a.m. to guard our iron bell from sorority pledges. Now these sorority girls would come with whatever they wanted to throw and help them get the bell. This ranged from ketchup, cat food, eggs, old milk, just the most foul things too. Some of my pledge brothers were throwing up because it smelled so bad. Luckily the fraternity brothers were there to hose us off the whole time in the 60-degree weather. They said the first night we could get stuff to throw back at them. We went to Walmart and bought 300 eggs and other things. The fraternity brothers took all our eggs and sat on the fraternity house roof and played duck hunt with us. When we got hit, one of our pledge brothers would come and get you like the dog in the game. Now this could sound a little cruel, and maybe it was, but it toughened you up, and in the end, the pledge brothers who made it with me, we have so many stories and are closer from each one of them. My college experience was going well, I thought, and I was having a great time but wasn't focusing on my studies. I was first an accounting major and thought because I was great at math and my mom's an accountant that it would just come easy to me. Boy, was I wrong. If you can do simple math, you can be an accountant. It's all the terms and rules you have to learn that are hard. Then I thought I wanted to do something with computers and thought graphics would be cool. Valdosta didn't have a graphic design major. The institution only had a computer science program. I just joined the fraternity and didn't want to leave Valdosta, so I changed my major to CIS. I started learning code and operating systems. This is difficult work that needs a lot of study, and that's not what I was all about with the fraternity. I was happy I was meeting new people and having a great time with all the functions and parties that the fraternity had to offer. I was getting D's in some of my classes and would have to retake them the next semester and would get a C, which was passing, but it was hard to go to the next class. Eventually, I was growing up and was 23 years old with a year and a half from graduating, but that's with no setbacks, and I was 4.5 years already at Valdosta. I was unhappy in seeing my fraternity brothers graduate. It was time to make a change. I withdrew from Valdosta in the spring of 2012 and moved back home to figure out what I wanted to get my major in. I got a job at some restaurants as a server while I was trying to figure this out. My mom was looking at schools and design majors, and she saw that at Southern Polytechnic State University in Marietta, Georgia, they had a new media arts degree and said it was something that would interest me. She was right. I went to orientation and liked the campus. I saw how small the classrooms were, so I knew I was going to get a hands-on approach to learning. It was time to buckle down and do the studies at this school. No more distractions, time to get a degree. I noticed there were not too many girls at this school, and that didn't bother me due to the fact that I was trying to really focus. The first semester at Southern Poly went very well, and I received over a 3.0 grade point average for the first time in my college career. This was quite an accomplishment for me. My parents were proud and I was off on the right track. With the next semester following, I got deeper into my major and began to really enjoy it. I was taking advanced web design, foundations of graphics, and paintings just to throw out some of the classes I was taking. I began to meet new friends in my major that I would eventually work on projects and assignments throughout my college career. Part of this major is working in a group or on a team to give you experience for the real world. With school going well, it was time to get a job again and got employment at the PGA Tour Superstore in Roswell, Georgia. I started out as a cashier and worked my way up to club services. I really enjoyed working for this company because they were flexible with my school schedule. They understood school came first and work second. The discount was great too, especially because I play golf. The 2.5 years that it took me to get a degree in the new media arts program flew by. It seems like it will take forever, but before you know it, it's over. The experiences I had at Southern Poly will be with me forever as memories, ones that I will hold on to very close. It is a tragedy, though, that our beloved school is merging with Kennesaw State, but at least the sting will live on. Enrolling into Southern Polytechnic was the best decision of my life. They gave me a degree in a field of interest and gave me a learning experience that Valdosta State could not offer me. I appreciate all the professors and friends that helped me along the way. Without all of you, I wouldn't be doing this digital storytelling assignment, and for that, I thank you. Good night, everybody!